Nikhil and Dan, they say that this is an issue that is happening nationwide. Now, anytime you hear of an officer losing their life in the line of duty, it is absolutely gut-wrenching. The neighbors out here, they describe this scene as complete and utter chaos. That pursuit between Hughes and police, it actually started around the 2200 block of Sparkman Drive earlier today around 3 p.m. and it ended right here behind me. If you see this house that is lit up, what a difference a year makes is absolutely correct, Marie and Dan. A year ago, it was heartbreak for this boys basketball team, as you all just mentioned. They were forced to forfeit their semifinal playoff game. You fast forward 1 year later, it's all about redemption and resiliency. Staffers here today, they say that it was something that was tough then and something they are still struggling with, knowing that they lost not only a colleague, but a dear friend as well. An entire community has shown up, not only to enjoy some bull riding, barrel racing, and of course, some nice headwear. These storms, they are expected to hit extremely late tonight, and understandably so. Some people may want to get some much needed rest tonight. However, she tells me that that is actually one of their biggest concerns.
Near the finish line.
Freddie Harris is the co-founder of the Drug Alternative Program. For them, it's been quite an overwhelming experience teaming up with Oakwood University Church this weekend to help donate water to Jackson, Mississippi residents.
This is a lot of water. Everybody just wants to give, and we're having cash app from $10 to $1,000. You know, people just giving.
In fact, DAP received so much water, Oakwood had to step in and provide them with an extra set of wheels.
We have two trailers, one 24-foot trailer, one 20-foot trailer. They're full, and just DAP, we have 5 trucks, and they're full. And then the church has rented a U-Haul truck, and they're going to rent a second U-Haul truck.
So exactly how much water are they taking to Jackson?
I am thinking right now they have at least 500,000 bottles of water, and that's a lot.
Latham Lawrence, who works here at Oakwood University Church, says it gives him great pleasure seeing the type of support for those in desperate need.
I've never seen people so enthusiastic about helping other people in other places. I've never seen this.
As DAP and Oakwood prepare to hit the road early tomorrow morning for a near 5-hour trip to Jackson, their hope is to provide to any and everyone in need. Who is going to be eligible to get the water?
Anybody, and as much water as they want. There is no, limit. We just say whoever needs water and as much as they want.
The lights shine bright on this April night in Toyota Field, which can only mean one thing.
Go Pandas.
As fans survey the concourse, wait in line for food, decorate their meal with condiments, take their seat and enjoy a bite to eat, it's the feeling of knowing minor league baseball in North Alabama is back that's got everyone saying,
Go Pandas!
Joshua Piper, a Decatur resident, made his way across the bridge to experience his 3rd straight home opener. Aside from being a big-time baseball fan, he says the stadium and the atmosphere of Toyota Field is top-notch.
This one is one of the top ones. I mean, they do it well. They do food well. They're trying to make everything better every year. And, I mean, you look at the field, it's a beautiful field, beautiful scenery.
Piper recognizes the Trash Pandas have been quite recognizable across the country.
Like, if you look around, like, Major League Baseball, like, all these, like, TikTokers or people like that, they're like, my favorite minor league is the Trash Pandas.
Juan Munoz says his son is a huge baseball fan and loves bringing his family out to the ballpark and showing support.
My son plays baseball. We kind of love watching baseball. It's a really good atmosphere. It's a good environment. There's a lot of local support for the team. So and they were really good last year. So it's if you like just enjoying things, if you like enjoying sports and watching guys try hard to win. So for sure, it's a place to be.
And if you have yet to attend a game or give minor league baseball a chance, Piper says it's the effort, night in and night out, that draws him in.
You just got to love minor league baseball. I mean, it's different than major leagues because the minor leagues are trying to make it there, so they're trying extra hard to, get noticed. They're putting all their effort into it.
If y'all want to hug Andy, you better do some hugging.
It's the voice of Pastor Myron Moody at Trinity Free Presbyterian Church. Church members gathered to send off Andy with the hymn, God Be With You Till We Meet Again. And a prayer.
We give thee thanks in Jesus' holy name that we can be here with our brother Andy today.
Followed by a plethora of hugs and emotional goodbyes. Andy says it's his God-given duty to fight in the war in defense of Ukraine. Andy is 27 years young and was in the midst of his second semester at Calhoun Community College as a robotics major. He told me the decision to fight in the war is something he considered early on.
About less than a week into the war, where children that were like just barely turning 18 and they were voluntary, like enlisting with their military to help defend their country, and that just kind of flipped a switch in me.
Andy is not only leaving behind a fiance, but he's also committing more than $6,000 of his own dollars to travel and fight in the war. As a former Marine, the injustice means Andy cannot sit idly by.
Me being a former Marine, it didn't sit right with me.
And that's why Andy is off, sacrificing his freedom in the United States so that one day people in Ukraine can feel safe again and enjoy one of the most powerful rights that should never be taken for granted. And that is freedom.
My focus is just trying to keep striving and get to where I want to be.
The dream destination is on the campus of Florida A&M in Tallahassee. In January, when we spoke with Sumbry, he told us he needed anywhere from $14,000 to $25,000, and he had raised $5,000. Since then, he and his mother created a GoFundMe, and they've raised a little over $4,000. The amount of support has been heartwarming for Jaden and his mother, D'Amica.
I literally had a panic attack because it was just so, it was a good overwhelming, but it was just like, oh my God, what do I do with all this?
Alumni of FAMU have seen Jaden's story. The goal is to help get him enrolled, possibly on a band member scholarship.
It's just a blessing from God. But, just having the alumni reach out and say, he looks like he's a good fit. He looks like he could be a rattler. We want to see him on the yard. It was amazing just to feel the love and the support that has been coming from all over. I really cannot say enough of how grateful I am to everyone for their support.
Jaden says he'll continue to come back to Walmart and play the drums, not only to raise money, but also perfect his craft with the hope to someday be a member of the Marching 100.
When I make it to FAMU, I got the spice to it and I'm ready to play. I'm ready to outdo people.